where do I even begin? Like, how is this even remotely acceptable at this point? I I just don't understand the thought process, and I don't understand how this is even acceptable for stuff like this. So, some of you guys may remembered one of my previous videos that I talked about skill-based matchmaking happening in Fortnite. It's been kind of affecting a lot of video games. It affected a lot of major games in the recent years. I mean, Modern Warfare and Black Ops Cold War are a good example because the skill-based matchmaking in those games are too damn strong. Like, if you get one kill in one game, you'll go up against max level kids who are max prestige and who have not seen the sunlight since Reddit became a thing, which I'll be honest, I almost never use Reddit. I never do. I think it's kind of a silly website. But I digress. Anyway, wait, it's getting to the point where skill-based matchmaking it's just not fun to play in casual playlist games anymore. And like Call of Duty or Fortnite, or let's just say if you're trying to play Call of Duty and you want to play TDM in the standard playlist that's not competitive, you can't do that because of skill-based matchmaking. It will put you up against the craziest of kids unless you're like completely new to the game and you never played any kind of shooter game before in your entire life. But then again, even skill-based matchmaking finds a way to screw that up. And Fortnite, I mean, I said this already, but Fortnite has literally been doing this for a while now, and oh my god, the skill-based matchmaking is far worse than it is. Are you kidding me? Like, how did Epic Games think that skill-based matchmaking would be fun? It's a nightmare to deal with. And I thought skill-based matchmaking in Call of Duty Modern Warfare and Black Ops Cold War was bad. Turns out Fortnite is just as bad as Call of Duty because you will literally drop one kill in a game, or you will end up in top 3 in a standard battle royale match, and you'll be paired up with the sweatiest of tryhards. You will literally be playing against kids who never seen the sunlight, and you'll be playing against kids who play nothing but Fortnite and play no other game. Like, it's just not as fun. Now, I will be honest, I think one of my friends that I play with, he did tell me this, and this is kind of the mentality he goes by, and I think what he told me was you shouldn't really get too mad at the game because the kid who you got killed by isn't just sweaty, he is just better than you. Now, my rebuttal to that, or my response is I am glad to admit someone is better than me. I am openly glad to admit that people are better than me. I think I already said this before in one of my previous videos, but if I ever lose a game, I can take a loss, don't get me wrong, but I am openly glad to admit that I get my butt handed to me. Because I played with a couple of my buddies back on what? I think I played with a couple friends on Smash Bros. Ultimate on Nintendo Switch, and I got my butt handed to me a couple times, and I kicked my friend's butt a couple times, but at least we had fun there, so that's a little more understandable. Even though the game is, I don't want to say is just as sweaty, but it's on a more even playing field. But that's a video for another day. Anyway, you're probably wondering, well, Nightwing, what does the skill-based matchmaking have to do with Fortnite? What are you trying to get at? What I'm trying to get at is I'm not having fun in Fortnite like I used to, and I just wish that some of my friends that I play with understand where I'm coming from. Now, what I mean by that is like I played the game since the first chapter of this game, back when it was still in early access. I played it in Chapter 1, Season 4. So, oh, I played the game not only for a long time, but I try to have fun as much as I can. But it's kind of hard to do that when you literally got sweaty ass kids, sweaty ass soccer skins, trying to literally cross map you with a random sniper shot, or you'll get killed with a kid kid who has a cheat code or something or hacks. And the funny part is they don't even hide it anymore. They literally just go in and don't even care. And now, of course, I do have a couple clips just for the giggles. I would like to show you what I've been dealing with every single game. So I'm going to play the clip for you guys so you understand what I'm dealing with.
Oh, sweaty tryhards on me. I'm not surprised I died. Yep, I get it. You play nothing but the game.
We have to take the launch pad, Victoria. Sorry. Dude, I got knocked in as I hit the launch pad. What kind of aim do these kids have? Jesus Christ. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. Why? Because skill-based matchmaking is bullcrap. Oh boy, here we go again with the sweat fest again. I'm gonna probably die because of this game's bullcrap skill-based matchmaking. Yep.
Tony.
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
Not happy campers right now.
Die to more sweats. That's fantastic.
I know. I know. Just I don't know how to feel about it anymore, Tony.
Life. Yeah, like what? What are these? These kids are playing like freaking MLG. This is why I avoid. One of the reasons why I avoid this game because of this horrible skill-based matchmaking. Yeah, like Jesus Christ! Who would have those reaction times? Jesus Christ! Now that I presented the evidence to you, I want to give my opinion on what I think about this little situation going on in Fortnite. I think it's just honestly really goddamn stupid. Like, I don't see the point of skill-based matchmaking if you're gonna ruin the fun for a lot of people. I mean, that's what Epic Games is doing. I mean, they're following the skill-based matchmaking trend that all the other game developers are doing. I mean, I'll be honest, if it comes to like a competitive playlist list and like search and destroy or something, or if it's King of the Hill or Capture the Flag, that's a little more understandable because those games are meant to be competitive and they're in the competitive playlists. But do you think it's seriously fun when you have to treat every match like it's a world tournament where you're playing for $10 million on the line, sweating your balls off, going up against the hardest of kids that play professionally, and they literally don't even hide it? Or would you rather go up against cheaters and hackers that ruin the fun? If anything but, I don't really care anymore for skill-based matchmaking. I don't really care anymore, honestly. I honestly don't care about skill-based matchmaking. I could care less about it. Now, don't get me wrong, I know Fortnite is a great game, it truly is, but with skill-based matchmaking poorly implemented like this, that is so strong, and it's too damn strong, it's just not fun. I could honestly care less about this game. For God's sakes, I would rather play the unforgivable, boring, lackluster, lame Call of Duty Infinite Warfare or Call of Duty Ghost than Fortnite because there's no skill-based matchmaking. Now, you're probably going to be wondering, well, Nightwing, skill-based matchmaking is good because you get to get paired up with similar kids of your skill level that are easier and you can actually have a better fighting chance, and it's good to make the game more balanced. Now here's my rebuttal to that silly argument. Really? Is that true? No, it's not. If that's seriously the way you're going to tell me, if it's balanced for newer players or people who want to have fun with the game, explain this to me then. Look at Call of Duty Modern Warfare and look at Black Ops Cold War. Or look at their skill-based matchmaking. People say it's fun, right? And here we are now, in 2021. Where is the fun? Where is it? It's not there. You know why? Because back when Black Ops Cold War launched, it had a rough launch because literally nobody liked it. Half the maps in Black Ops Cold War sucked. half the guns in Black Ops Cold War sucked as well, and literally half the aspect of the game was boring and not fun. If anything but, more people would rather play the abomination of Modern Warfare Warzone and Modern Warfare in general, because that game is far better in terms of content. And honestly, it's quickly ruined by all the cheaters and hackers in that game. Like, it's just not even fun to play Call of Duty anymore. Now, I know I said this in the past, but because Call of Duty's gotten so bad with skill based matchmaking, I've given myself a no Call of Duty policy for when the next Call of Duty comes out. I said this in the past before, and I gave myself that no Call of Duty policy for Black Ops Cold War and every other Call of Duty beyond that point. And and honestly, Fortnite is kind of going down this road as well, and I don't want that to happen because I think Fortnite is a great game. I know it's a fantastic game. I just don't want it to be ruined by skill-based matchmaking and all this stuff. Now, don't get me wrong, I know I said this already, but I understand if you're putting it in a competitive playlist, that's a little more understandable because you want to compete to be the best. And because Battle Royale is such a popular trend, especially in Fortnite, it's kind of starting to go down that competitive route where you just put Battle Royale in the competitive playlist. And honestly, at this rate, it might even be an esports kind of thing, which I won't be surprised if it happens. And the sad part is, what the developers will do is they'll release a game with no ranked mode, and they'll put skill based matchmaking in casual playlists, and they'll turn up the knob to max level, and then the gaming community will be really mad, and they won't even bother with the game anymore. Now, some of my buddies that I play Fortnite with, they do ask me, "Hey, you should get on Fortnite," or "Hey, the three of us are getting on Fortnite. You want to hop on?" or "Hey, you want to play Fortnite?" And I'm serious when I tell them this. I tell them, "No, I'm not in the mood," or "No, I really don't want to play," or "I really am not in the mood. I really don't want to play Fortnite." But what ends up happening is I still get on anyway. You know why? Cuz I try to be a good person and I try to make the best of it. But after seeing Fortnite go to the way where it is now, I am seriously reconsidering on just avoiding this game at all costs. Now, I'll be dead serious when I say this. Do have occasional fun in that game when there is no skill-based matchmaking involved. But of course, when something like this keeps happening every single game, it's painful, tedious, mind-numbingly painful, and boring, and it's not fun. And the creative mode in Fortnite, it's getting a bit stale. It's not getting as interesting as I thought it would be. Now, there are a couple things that are being added from time to time, but even then, that's getting kind of lackluster and boring. Like, they usually take like a month or so to update in creative, which is not fun. If anything but, seeing Fortnite where it is now, it's not as fun as it used to be. Back in Chapter 1, that game was fun, but when Season 10 hit in the first chapter, everybody hated that game because Epic Games refused to remove the brutes, the titans, from this game. But thankfully, they got rid of them in Chapter 2. But honestly, the UFOs and all the alien guns in that game in Chapter 2, Season 17, it's even worse than the brutes. Like, it's painful and broken. Like, it's not fun. Now, I used to have fun with the game, but at this point, I could care less about Fortnite, okay? Now, some of you may be thinking, well, what about that review you gave Fortnite before? Yes, I will admit, it did ultimately get an alright score, but after seeing what's going on here with Fortnite, it's just not fun, and skill-based matchmaking has kind of destroyed my fun with the game, and I'm getting very tired of it. And I just wish the developers that put in skill-based matchmaking, they need to learn a lesson from this. They need to learn a lesson from skill-based matchmaking. Like, they actually need to listen to their player base and take in all the feedback, because whenever that skill-based matchmaking comes up, the developers just go completely silent on the whole thing, and it's just not fun. And like I said already, I'm getting tired of it, and I want to avoid this game as much as possible until something is seriously done about skill-based matchmaking. So, am I going to play Fortnite on my free time? Absolutely not. If my friends want me to play it, yeah, I will, I guess, but I'm not going to have fun with it. I'll try my best, but no, on a serious note, if my friends want me to play, I will, but I'm probably not going to have fun like I used to. So, anyway, I'm just upset. I'm just mad that Fortnite has become a sweaty competitive game now, and it's just not fun. So, anyway, you guys, thank you all for listening. I know my rant video has gone a little bit longer than normal, but this is something I really been wanting to talk about for a while now. So, with that finally being said, until next time, you guys, I'm avoiding Fortnite as much as I can until something drastically changes, and I'll see you all later.